Hello guys, did you know the new meta is 40% aggro and 41% control, and the rest a lot of shit. So I am testing an Orzhov Demon deck. Why? Because I am feeling the darkness inside of me. Okay, the main cards of this deck are this, and from the avatar set, the new cards I am testing are these ones. Okay, so how the deck tech works. For the aggro matchups we are playing a lot of removals and some sweepers. The most important part versus the aggro decks is to clean the board, swipe the board, destroy every single creature the first 4 or 5 turns. If we can do that, the aggro deck has nothing to do after that. Day of Black Sun is one of the cards we are using to swipe the entire board. Or this deck is perfect because you have creatures of 3 and 4 mana cost and you want to destroy those 1 green, red, white with 1 or 2 mana cost. So this is a very good card for this kind of deck. This is another card from the set of Avatar that I am testing. It's basically the same thing, but with 3 mana is a -2/-2 to the full board. And finally, the Rise of Sosin is a sweeper, is a removal of an important card from the enemy deck, and finally, when it transforms into Fire Lord Sosin, it becomes a win condition for this deck. We have also some Duress and Soul Search for dismantle the hand of the opponent, so we can continue play the game. The final deck is like this. The full deck list will be in the description below like always, and now let's go to the gameplay. Okay, let's see. No, I cannot play with this. Not black mana in a 80% black deck. Come on. Much better. Okay, 3 lands. Yes. Okay, we'll play with this. Okay, that's not very informative to me. Okay, it's a fire bending stuff. Okay. It's very important to kill every single creature the first turns. Okay. Okay, it's an aggro deck with fire bending, so it's okay. I will remove the enchantment. Okay, and now I will destroy the creature. Okay, he have very few cards, a lot of lands. What is this? Okay, so if we can kill that creature and maybe the next one, the game is over, because it's a deck that needs to have some stuff at turn 6 or 7. It's not a late game deck, so there is some decks for the early game, some decks for the mid game, and some decks for the late game. So if we can stop the decks for the early game, like this one, it's completely over for them. Game over. To the next one. Okay. I do not have white mana again, but if we can draw something like a plane or a dual land, it's perfect. Okay. Okay, that's a mono white life gain. It's very important to destroy the life gain creatures like the Sanctifier, the rabbit, like the eagles and the bats. Is very important. That one is not very important because if he doesn't have the life gain stuff, that creature can grow. Okay, I know very good this deck because it's one of my favorites, and I always remember when I play with a control deck or a mono black deck or something like that, if I don't have a creature or a system to gain life, the game is over. He has only one card. He has the enchantment that duplicate the life gain and also gives +2/+2 if he have 27 lives or more. So we have to punch him so we can decrease his life total below the 27 mark, and we are one already. Like the last game, this mono white deck is also an early game. It's not for the mid, it's not a deck for the late game, it's an early game deck. So if you can stop the early game, the matchup is over. It's very important you think about what kind of deck I am playing here. Is the opponent playing? Is a deck for the early game, for the mid, or for the late game? So you can adapt your playstyle to that. Now we need to destroy the Ajanis. That's good. We have the mana. We can remove the Ajanis Bridemaid with the Shelter by Ghost, and after that the game is over for sure. Nothing to do, my friend. Yep. We recover our creature, we attack, we win some life. Okay, GG's. To the next one. Okay, it's a weird hand. We don't have much. No. Well, I will keep it because we have the collector's vault, so we can draw and discard cards. And we have the rip to remove some small stuff in the first 2 turns. It looks like a Boros. Okay, yes. It's a Boros aggro deck. So it's another early deck game. Remember, 40% of the decks right now is early game decks, and 40% are control decks. So you will have a lot of variants of aggressivity this moment in arena. Oops, okay. This is getting stressful. It's a Boros Aura or Boros Enchantments, I don't know the exact name. I'm pretty sure he have the Hex, the protection spells, the protection with 1 mana. He can give Hexproof to a target, with flash, so we have to think about this. So we played the betrayal. No way he can give hexproof to that. Very important. Sorry. Okay, what next? A lurker bats. That's weird in this kind of deck. Ah, it's a very weird version of Boros. Well, that's the thing of playing in Platinum. A lot of people is playing incomplete decks or weird version of decks or testing stuffs. We can swipe the board here. The Preacher cost if only 3 mana, but his 2 creatures are 1 mana and 2 mana, I think. So we can swipe for 2 and the Preacher will stay alive. For that reason, this card, Day of Black Sun, is amazing of this deck. I am playing only 1 in this video, but I think you can play 2 or 3 even, if you want to be sure. He's thinking. Look, he have the possibility to use a card from his hand, so I'm pretty sure he has the hexproof stuff. Okay. Perfect. Yep, we have the shelter and the rip, so... And now a bitter truth. Game is over. It's another deck for the early game. Yep. I can use the Collector Vault next turn if I want. Let's see. Yes, 2 Shardmate Rescue, 1 Shelter by Cost, no creatures, GG. Okay. Let's see, what now? It's a good hand, yeah. It's a 3-lander, no creatures, only cards for the early game, but we keep it. What kind of weird stuff we will play? He's thinking about to mulligan his hand or what? He's thinking a lot. Come on, man, you can. Okay. So he mulligan 6 card, he draw the 7. Perfect. White. Ah, okay. Okay. This is like a mono white auras, mono white enchantment. Think. Exile a card. I don't want to exile something right now, but I can exile the land. If I exile the land, it will enter tapped. It's only that, so it's not an issue. Okay, show me your hand. Yes, it's a mono white auras. Goodbye. I like a lot this card, the Soul Search. Another card. Yeah, I will exile one bubble. What a waste of cards, my man. Okay, 3 lands, we can play the 2 bubbles and kill the 2 cards. This is another deck, an aggro deck, for the early game. In this video you are seeing literally how to control the early decks. Tapped, I don't care. Yep. Sacrifice that. Exile it, okay. We don't have any creatures, but at the moment we have one. We can shelter by ghost and the game is over. Another one. Okay. Another one. Bite the dust. Yes. Yes, I'm sure. He has not creature for sure. It's very... that one. I'm sure he have the hexproof stuff again. So I am trying. I will wait because I want him to use the Shard Mage Rescue. So I can remove the creature after that one. Okay, I will activate. We surveil. That's some good pair of cards. I will put it that way. So now I will use the rip in the creature, so I can bait the rescue. See, he has something with 1 mana. It has to be a rescue. Yeah, it is. Yep, perfect. And now, my friend. Yes. Exile it. Baited. Baited. Now we can play this. He has nothing. What you gonna do? GG. Game over. Okay, final game of the video. Let's see. ROD of yeah, it's a good hand. I will keep it just because the annex. We don't have game for the first turn or even second turn. Not duress, not soul search, but it's okay. We start. Maybe if we were on the draw. Okay, it's a mono black. I'm pretty sure of that. Or maybe a Rakdos. Okay. I have to kill the bat. Yes. The tiny bones is not a big problem if we don't have many creatures. We have only 8 creatures or 7 creatures in the full deck. Or 9, I think. Okay, we play it. We are at 14. Okay. I think we can play, if we can play a creature, we can exile his annex. Well, it's a mono black, so I know he has to have some destroy creatures. Yeah, sure. Let's see. Okay, so no creature, my man, but a second annex. Okay, 14 to 12. Okay, enough is enough, Mr. Tiny Bones. Oh, oops, I miscount my lands. It's okay. Let's go. Double annex, 4 lives gone. But we can open the 2 doors of demons. Let's see what happened. And we also have in the deck 3 lands that become demons, so it's okay. Alright. Alright. Yes, we need to unlock right now this. Okay, we're on 14, he's in 6. This is a life war with annex. Okay. I have another one. Okay. He just lost the game because he's in 6 lives. He will lose 2 life with his annex. He has not I think he's not aware of that, because with his annex he's in 4 and with our annexes he's dead. Yep, we can open the other door. Let's play some stuff just for the love of play, the love of the game. Destroy that. You can do this. See what you have in hand, my friend. Okay, it's a full mono black. Yep, game over. GG's. Perfect. Let's go to some commentary of the deck and the games here. Alright, the deck works very well into aggression, into decks with very strong in the first 4-5 turns. And remember, if you can understand what kind of deck is the deck of the opponent, is an early deck, a mid deck, or a late game deck. That's very important because the way you will play the game is different. You have to set up your mental about what kind of game is here. Do I have to destroy everything in the early game, or do I have to wait for the mid or the late game? Okay, that's very important. Okay, the full deck list will be in the description. This is the 7th video of the race to Mythic with only Orzhov decks. I hope the next one will be in Diamond or something like that, and I can reach Mythic in the next 3 or 4 days. Okay, have a very great games in Arena today. Okay, goodbye.